Hey folks, Dolphin Dale here. Got to talk to you. This is about Amazon and it will affect mainly the vinyl community. It's about shipping. Now, I haven't done one of these type of videos since practically shortly after I started this channel a couple years ago. Um, Interestingly enough, it's my most viewed video. It was back when I was talking about Amazon trying to sell me the cubes you see right here that I keep my records in. They were trying to sell me each cube individual. They were limiting me to one cube uh, per purchase, and so I went on a rant about that. Um, Now I got a rant about this. All right, so I'd already was a little bit aware of what Amazon was doing sometimes because another member of the vinyl community showed a record that was sent to him where they just slapped the label on it and sent it, and it's just ridiculous. So this started. The first album I'm going to show you is this. It's Wasp Babylon. Great album. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Except there's some flaws here. I love this album. I love Golgotha. Apparently, Amazon doesn't think too much of Wasp because they can't seem to find it in their within themselves to ship it properly. So the first time, this is the second one. The first copy I got came in a sleeve, sorry, like this, just plastic. No bubble wrap, no nothing, just plastic. You don't ship records in that way. You have to be stupid to send an album this way. You shouldn't be working in shipping if you're that dumb that you're going to put a record album in something like this. Now, both albums came to me just moderately flawed. The first one, well, it's the same type of thing on each album. The first one came and it had a couple indentions where it came in this type of packaging, and I was upset because look at this album cover. That is art. I want that to look as perfect as possible. If I'm buying it brand new, I want that cover mint. So I called and complained. They sent me this one. I said, I'm not sending you the second one back because, one, I tore there is no thing to ship it back to you in because I tore it getting it open. They said, don't worry about it. We'll send you the second one. They sent me the second one. It looks good on camera, and I don't know if you will be able to see this. It's kind of hard for me to find it because there is a bump. There you can see it right there, right above the glare, right above my finger, right there is one of the indentions. See if I can get that going again. One of the indentions where someone has placed in the shipping, someone probably put a box on it and it pushed until it put an indentation in the cover. And there are spots on here like that. I don't particularly. You don't do that with an album. Exactly. What would you? How would you think? How does anybody have, with any kind of IQ, be able to look and think, oh, I can just put this in this flimsy thing and it'll ship from one state to another, getting loaded, unloaded, on a truck, off a truck, other boxes stacked on it, and it's going to be okay. Which brings me to the next album. Okay. Oh, and this one was, when it was shipped in this. It did have bubble wrap in it, but that's not going to protect an album. That's what this was shipped in, and it still got the indentions. So Amazon, what we're saying to you is, this is not going to work. This is not going to work. So let me get to the next one. Now, granted, it was a scratch and dent. Basically, this album I had my eye on it. I've been wanting it on vinyl. It's a great album cover. They didn't really put in the description what was wrong with it. So I thought, I have heard stories where some of these scratch and dents aren't bad at all. And if you look at it up front, you can't really tell, not on camera. Not if I hold it like that. Tigers of Pantang. This is a self-titled album. It is fabulous. And look at that cover. Now granted, I haven't returned it because it was a scratch and dent. I kind of knew I was taking a risk with it. But there's still grounds to complain because this was the actual wrapper for this album. So the problem with it is, and you can see, you should be able to see it when I turn it. Look at that crease right there. There's a crease right there. There's all kinds of little dents and a crease right there. All kinds of little dents. So now the reason why I'm complaining is because, again, you don't ship, unless you're stupid, you don't ship albums like this. This is how this came to me. So no wonder. So was this dented? Was this the reason it was returned? Because it was this dented? Or was it dented even further on the way to me? Why would you... If this came back to you in the condition that I got it, what would make you think that this is okay the second time? Good album. And should have been taken care of a little bit more. Here's the inner sleeve. Cool pictures. And it's on red vinyl. Love the custom centering. Oh, wait a minute. Have I got it upside down? Blue on that side. Full color on this side. Yeah. So would I have picked this record up in the condition it is in? There's a good chance I would have picked it up for the price I paid, in the condition it's in, even with all this dentage on both this corner and this corner. But here's the point. The point is, Amazon, stop it. And what takes it a little bit, makes it a little bit more frustrating is that you have album boxes. This is a box designed specifically to hold a record album. It's got the little section in here. As my light source cuts out. It's got the little section in here. You slide the album in. It's fully protected. Comes like this. And I generally, when Amazon ships these to me, they don't even ship it just like this. Now, I'm satisfied with this. But a lot of times they'll take this, put it in another box, and put the air, the bags with air in on top of it to take it the rest of the room. So we go from one extreme. And so that leads me to wonder, how are they training people? Don't leave it to Bubba on the floor to decide how to ship a record album. Because apparently Bubba's an idiot. He doesn't know. Don't leave it up to those people. This should be the standard. And this needs to happen. And we need, as a vinyl community, anytime that they send this crap, albums and this crap, call them and tell them about it. So, people just don't get it. You know, I get it that the people working on the floor are not album collectors. They don't give a crap, except, guess what? It's your business. You're selling it, and the customer cares, so you should care. Quit sending me this crap. All right, rant over. But Amazon, you need to do better.